What's up, people? Welcome back to the BCMA podcast. That's the Black Clover Martial Arts podcast. It's your boy, Lucky from Lucky's Muay Thai. This is episode number 99. And in this episode, it's been a minute. I actually shot this episode a couple of weeks ago, but my throat was messed up. I didn't exactly like how it came out, so I needed to take a little mental break, and 10 out of 10, I would recommend. A lot of things have happened, so we'll check the headlines and see kind of what we missed. If you want to stop by the gym, hit us up, www.luckysmt.com. We have some amazing deals going for the holidays. We have the best Muay Thai gym in Miami. We have an amazing jiu-jitsu program run by Roberto Carrero, a fantastic black belt. Now is the time. I'll put those deals up so you can see them, and come by, do a trial class, take advantage of these deals because they will not last forever. And hopefully we'll see you going into the new year and get some serious training in, get healthy, and have a great time. We'll see you soon. Okay, the break. Myself and Coach Broccoli, who is also Fighter Broccoli, have been going like nonstop for the last, I couldn't even tell you how long, fight camp to fight camp, trying to get ready for whatever's coming up next. And we got another opportunity for like a title eliminator for PFL in kickboxing, amateur PFL. And we took it and we won, which is amazing. And I think I just like overdid it. My voice was gone. I was exhausted. But this is per usual. So I tried to jump in and do the show. I shot it. I listened to it and went, what the hell was I talking about? So I decided to take a little break. But now I'm back. We're back in camp again. Broccoli is the consummate like warrior. Dude's ready to fight like every time at any moment, and there's never an injury. Your leg hurt? Nope, fine. Everything's fine. So we're back at it January 25th, trying to get that belt a second time. Lost split decision last time. I think, this one is the opportunity and the time for Broccoli right now. So if you guys know him, make sure you try to come out January 25th. If you don't know him, you got to check him out. He's an amazing fighter, never puts on a boring fight, and is loved for real just because of how much he puts into the fights. Like his heart is 100% in it all the time. So looking forward to January 25th. But anyway, that's what I've been doing. So we missed a few things, so let's catch up. Jake Paul defeated Mike Tyson. I don't know what everybody thought was going to happen. Everyone really had like serious debates about, did Mike hold back? What were they carrying each other? Was it? I mean, it was some of the craziest things I've ever. Listen, man, the only things these guys are debating is like where you're going to vacation next, because it was entertainment. If you were entertained, you obviously were, because you all were debating whether or not it was real, fake. He should never fight again. He should fight again. Whether Jake should, I don't know. It was madness. And I don't know what anybody thought was going to happen, but I knew what was going to happen. Two fighters were going to get paid, and they did. So salute to them. Hopefully nobody took it that serious, because clearly it was not. Jackie Buntan beat Anissa Mixon, and I know you guys, some of you guys listening are like, who is that? I've been talking about Janet Todd and Jackie Buntan since early in the podcast. They fight out of Boxing Works in, I don't even know, maybe San Diego. I could be wrong, so I apologize if I am. But to me, they're like two of the best American fighters, kickboxers, female fighters out there, and they hardly ever get the recognition they need, but I recognized it way back. Anyway, Janet Todd won, I think, a couple of titles in one. And now Jackie Buntan has now also won a couple of titles in one. I think she won the strawweight Muay Thai championship, and now she's won the inaugural strawweight kickboxing championship after beating Anissa Mixon. Listen, man, I love this type of stuff. I just love people that fight really well, technical, good fights. I don't have to hear about somebody's talking about somebody's wife or husband or cousin, or it's, to me, that stuff is dope. Like, I love to see some good fights and fighters that I know are super talented. Like, I love hearing all these, who's the female GOAT in MMA, and, can Valentina beat this person and whatever. It's awesome. But meanwhile, we're missing like some really, really talented, obviously male fighters, but female fighters in other organizations that y'all should check out. John Jones finished Stipe Miocic Miocic. And Tom Aspinall won. I mean, ultimately, the Stipe John Jones fight was basically a lighter version, and I hate to say this about Stipe, but Stipe's knees and shit were done, man. Like, I hope that he was getting paid, and that's why he seriously was like, you know what, let me get this bag. Because it doesn't make any sense to go in there hobbled and maybe not necessarily. I mean, obviously, you can always win IQ. People could trip on a banana peel. Anything can happen. But nobody that I saw as a commentator or a person that does that kind of work behind or leading up to the fight had Stipe winning the fight. They all said Stipe could win the fight, maybe, but I mean, it was never that. It was always about whether John was going to fight Tom after this fight. And I believe that is a thing that is going to happen in 2025. You can, in fact, mark your calendar, because the same way Stipe went out, let me get this bag on the way out, I am most certain that John is going to be like, let me get this bag on the way out. Remember, I said that. Oh, yeah, and that fight is going to be a barn burner. Do not miss Aspinall Jones 2025. Conor McGregor, convicted of SA. I don't know. I don't think you're allowed to say certain things, so I'm not going to say it. But his sponsors and business partners started to drop him. I pulled up an article thinking it was going to tell me some real, like, serious, not evidence, but, you know, some numbers, some things that were, like, real. And what I got was pocket watching Brandon Schaub. And his estimation, Conor's losing 5 to 10 million a month, something like that. I wonder what that woman lost if these allegations are true. I mean, the court says they were. Obviously, this is not a criminal court. This is civil. She wants some money. But what did she lose? Because people are talking a lot about what Conor's losing money-wise. I mean, I guess money over everything, right? Whatever she lost doesn't have a monetary value that people could put on it, really. I mean, the court put a certain money on it, but so you can't really chat about her monetary value loss from getting SA'd, right? So better to talk about Conor's, because that's, you know, it's measurable. People know they have $10 in their pocket and Conor's got 100 million and I can measure that. You can't measure somebody's value as a human being. Anyway, that leads me to this: be better people. And that's just end of the year shit. You know, we all say a lot about us as a society not being together. We're so splintered. We're one way. We're the other way. People are so separated. I feel like if you want these things to be a real thing, a sense of peace, like a sense of community, all of those things, you have to work to create and curate that. You have to resemble the thing you say you want to see. So many of us are out here talking about we want this, we want that, and they do not look like the thing they say they want. And furthermore, are not even pursuing the thing they say that they want. If you want niceness and goodness and all those things, then you also have to be that. Like, if you want kindness, you have to be kind. And, like, I feel like it's a lost thing. Unfortunately, the like sort of some of the core ideas of martial arts have gotten lost because of MMA. It's unfortunate, because you've gotten to see that martial arts doesn't change who the person is necessarily. And there are a lot of not really great people out here, unfortunately. Also, it doesn't cost anything just to try to be better. You know, be a better neighbor, be a better friend, be a better husband, wife, family member, whatever it is. If you want something this much, there's so much negative shit in the world. If you don't want that, then be the opposite. Because fuck, man, we certainly need more of the opposite of the negative shit. Anyway, I love y'all. I'm out. If you want to stop by the gym, you know the deal. Hit us up, www.luckysmt.com. Take advantage of these deals. I'll put them up one more time real quick. Oh, there they are. All right, I'm out. I love y'all. Peace. Be better. Don't want a complication.